What's up guys, my name is Rafael Santiago. I'm a national certified personal trainer here with SM Fitness, and today I'm going to teach you guys on how to get some big traps. So a lot of people told me that one of the greatest exercises to do for traps is the shrug. The problem with me is that whenever I did the shrug, I wouldn't be able to activate my traps and I would never really feel the day. I might feel my forearms the next day depending on how long I was holding the weight for. So what happens is I use a super heavy weight and then I bring it up, but it'd be too heavy to hold up for the 3 seconds you're supposed to squeeze, then I bring it down. And if I use too light of a weight, my traps would never be activated, and then I feel it more in my forearms. So what happens is one day I went to a training facility and they had me do an exercise called farmer's carries, or sometimes people call it weighted carries. You get 2 weights relatively light and you walk, you hold them in your hand and you walk for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes is still going to be a little bit more endurance, but what I've noticed, I've made a lot of progress in my traps for building muscle too. So just because it's an endurance exercise doesn't mean it's not going to help build muscle too. So if it's endurance, just pretty much like bring up your calories a little bit more and you can still get great gains in those areas, and it's also going to depend on your genetics too. So there's also going to be one problem with the farmer's carries. If you don't have any trap activation and you feel a lot in your forearms, do a couple of shrugs or do exercises that are going to help activate your traps. So if deadlifts help activate your traps, I definitely prefer doing the deadlift before. Unless you're going to go light, I would prefer doing the deadlift before, because if you do heavy deadlifts, you might lose your grip when you're doing the farmer's carries too. If you do the farmer's carries before, you're not going to have enough grip strength for doing the deadlift. So maybe if you do like 4 sets of 10 and keep it light, and maybe do like a power shrug, so you do a deadlift and then you shrug right after. So doing any exercises that'll help activate. So like I said, if you're not sure, just test it out, because you're not sure how much the farmer's carry is going to affect your traps. But it definitely is going to affect your forearms, and if you're a baseball player, you're a hockey player, if you're doing any kind of sports, having strong forearms is going to be a benefit to your game. So luckily right now it stopped raining because it was raining today, and I actually have 2 weights in my hands, so you can see why my shoulders are very tense. So if you have a really big problem to activating your traps, I would do maybe like 25 shrugs and then wait for your traps to be on fire, and then depending on how long the heat go as long as you can with the weight. I'd recommend try going for a minute or 2 minutes. So if that's too much to wait, then go to a lighter weight. So I'm going to show you guys the way I walk when I do the farmer's carry. So shoulders back and then walk. So even right now, I'm actually feeling my traps being activated, and definitely my forearms too. And then you could also come back and do some shoulder shrugs if you want to. I definitely felt it more now that I've been holding the weight for such a long period, and I'm actually going to drop the weight now because today is not, and I just dropped it on my foot, today is not my farmer's carries day. Also, like a lot of people probably ask, like, what's the best way to do it on? I do farmer's carries whenever I do deadlifts, or do probably any actually leg exercises. I do deadlifts and legs and babe the same day, but actually now I switched it, so I do deadlifts on full day. So great days to do it would be if you're doing deadlifts, if you're doing back day, and if anything, I like to keep it at the end of the workout, because if you're doing it at the beginning of the workout, it can be a detriment to some of your lifts. It'll be easier in the future if you keep doing it at the beginning of the workout, because then your body gets used to it and whatnot, and then you still have that strength routine from like before. But I definitely recommend something maybe midway through your workout or at the end of the workout, depending on your goal too. And then another exercise that I like to do to get bigger traps is called the hammer curl to press. So pretty much if you've ever done a hammer curl, basically just a regular hammer curl, and then from the hammer curl position you go straight to your ears and then you do a press. What I like about this exercise is not only going to be hitting your traps, it's going to be hitting your upper back and your whole entire delt, and a little bit of your upper chest too, depending on what kind of form you have and what kind of genetics you have too. So I'm going to demonstrate. You can use a relatively light weight for this exercise. The heaviest I've ever gone probably on this exercise was like 35 pounds, and today I only went 30, and my shoulders are pretty sharp. Today was also a press day. So I'm going to get like 15 pounds just to demonstrate. Actually I got the 20s. I don't have the 15 pounds today. So what you do is keep your shoulders back, bring the weight to your ears, press up, right back down, and then back. So right now, as you go up, you're twisting, it's almost like a front raise, and then you're pressing all the way up. It's going to be hitting the whole entire delt, and then right when you go up and you do this twisting motion, you see my traps being activated as I go there. And you hear my traps being activated. You know, so I heard that click in my shoulders, so that means I definitely need to stretch. And that's pretty much it. So 3 exercises that are going to help build really, really big traps are 1, the farmer's carries. So like I said, you can do about 3 sets, and once that becomes super easy, you want to mix it up too. So maybe even do a drop set. So like I said, 50 pounds, do like maybe 40 pounds, do it for about like a minute, and then go like 30 pounds, and then do it for a minute. Or you can do even heavier weight, like 50 pounds, do it for a minute, and then drop set to like 30 pounds, and then do it for a minute, depending on obviously your strength level. And then hammer curl to press, I usually like to do about 12 to 15 reps, depending on how I'm feeling that day. And then also you can drop set that too, just to get more muscle activation, more hypertrophy, so that'll build some bigger gains too. And obviously the deadlift, when I do the deadlift, I prefer doing a neutral grip because then you won't have any imbalances. So neutral grip is this way. You can do a lot heavier weight when you do, well, in my opinion, you can do a lot heavier weight, except the guy who had the world record did it in a neutral grip. Was absolutely insane. Eddie Hall, a fantastic show. You gotta check it out on Netflix. So he did an overhand, he did a neutral grip. But for most people, especially me and a lot of people I know, can do a lot more weight doing an overhand underhand. It'll just cause more imbalances. So I definitely recommend doing an overhand, which is pretty cool too. And I want to thank you guys so much. If you guys want any more videos, please put some comments in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.